You've killed me. Bastards, you've killed me. While the sun is still hot, I die. Collected on the 5th day of the week of Chat of the month Batab of the year 1171, 10 seconds before death. Subject was a dark-eyed soldier, 31 years of age. Sample was considered questionable. The Way of Kings. You've read it, apparently don't understand it, and I'm terrified for what you're going to read in Words of Radiance if you don't understand what I'm about to tell you. So for the next however long amount, if I can edit in a number right here, that'd be awesome. Or maybe like over here, where it's a bit more neutral. I'm going to be taking you through the Way of Kings, hopefully helping you to understand. Now you might be asking, Sebastian, these black pants and this jacket don't go well together. Well, I must agree. Fashion was never my forte, but I have you to thank for that. So I hope just to garner a bit more of your attention, keep you a bit more focused, I'm going to elicit a few key little tactics just to make sure that, you know, you're paying attention. You might not catch on to them, but I hope that it keeps you engaged nonetheless. So today we're going to be talking about the Way of Kings. Well, for you it's all just going to be in one video. So I have no idea how long this is going to take me. I've never edited a video like this before. So we're just going to have a good time. Yeah, alright, looking like a professor. Alright, we're going to jump straight into it. If there's anything that you don't understand, this is all a recording, so please save all questions until never. Alright. Sorry. So, we'll start right here with the prelude, where we're introduced to a man named Kalak. He rounds a rocky ridge atop a battlefield, and he finds 9 shard blades stuck into the ground. Now, to him this marks that there are 8 other heralds, including himself, that have survived this battle. All the while his mind is traumatized by these moments of pain and loss and despair because he does not want to go to the place between desolations. They've won, and therefore he's terrified. Now what is the desolation? Anyway, when we get to the shard blades, Kalak sees an ally, Jezrin, I believe, where they have a conversation and they say, Jezrin tells Kalak, we're abandoning the Earth Pact. We're leaving town, which is the 10th man who does not have a shard blade here yet. We're leaving town behind. Better that 1 man suffer than 10. Now Kalak is obviously distraught, but he's so hopeful. He's so grateful to be able to take this pressure off, this pain away. Because who knows how long they've had to do this, who knows how long they've had to be in pain. Now why are they in pain? Where did they go? What happens? So Kalak makes the decision, all the while muttering his grievances to his friend Talon, which they're abandoning, as he drives his shard blade, this mythical item, into the ground, and he abandons it. Now, something that we should note here, just before we move on, they call them shard blades, but then later on Kalak says that they're more powerful than shard blades. Now, how is that possible? Anyway, moving on to prologue. Seth, son Velano, truthless of Shinovar, wore white on the day he was to kill a king. He is summoned on the behalf of Parshendi. Now, let's get into this real quick. There are 2 different types. There's the Parshendi and the Parshman. Now, these are names that the Alethi have called them. Now, I really hope you remember which one the Alethi are. Parshmen are the slaves. They're mindless. They can't read, write, think. They are given orders and they obey. They have no choice. They will do whatever their masters tell them. It is a grey area around slavery because they don't think. So are they people? But anyway, the Parshendi, they're named this way as Parshmen who can think. They don't seem to take offense to it. Anyway, on the night of a treaty where these 2 nations are going to come together and share resources, trade, knowledge, Seth is hired to kill the king of the Alethi, hired by the Parshendi. Even Seth wonders, why am I doing this on the night that they're making an alliance? Well, he doesn't argue this point, he doesn't look further into it. He is a killer, he is an assassin as much as he hates it. So he will not question his masters, though he does hold the questions within himself. Now, we meet Gavilar. Gavilar? I always call him Gavilar. I don't know how you pronounce it. I can't ignore the extra I in his name if that real one is there. Seth engages in battle with the Alethi guards with abilities that he calls lashings, which allow him to stick to walls, run across, defy gravity. How he does this? He seems to be sucking in Stormlight, this resource that he kind of bats away that the Alethi are just using it for light. What is Stormlight? Now, something that I must highlight. The whole book is good. I plan on reading it again in sometime in the near future just because I love it so much. But to understand the story better, even after I've got all this, even if you do retain a lot of the information from Way of Kings itself, I would highly, highly recommend reading the prologue again, the bit with Seth is introduced, because there is so much there. Once you read all the books and then you come back to the feast, so much is not like revealed, it's just hinted at and teased. And with all the knowledge that you have, you can just see all these other characters. Something I have to mention is that when Seth is between the feast and trying to find Gavilar to kill him, he notices that there are statues of the heralds. Now keep in mind, there has been a 4,500 year time jump in this time. So, we all know how impressive history is, and how good people are at keeping it, and how unbiased they are. So let's just keep that in mind for people and how they talk about everything that's happening around here. Seth eyes that there are statues of the heralds, except one is missing. He can't identify which one. He doesn't, at least we won't know which one. But he notices that one is missing, which is odd because apparently the Alethi praise or hold the heralds in some regard. Now, later on, Seth finds, hunts, kills Gavilar in an epic battle using Shardplate, and he eventually kills him. To which Gavilar has the final words, "Please tell my brother to find the most important words that a man can say." Seth, driven by duty and, well, compassion for someone that is killed, an action that he hates performing, he listens and he writes down this final message in Gavilar's own blood right next to him, and he flees the scene.